Good morning. I'm walking down the stairs. Good morning. I still have my Halloween wreath up. I need to take that down. Hi, Coop. It's just me. It's just me. I'm just talking about the Halloween wreath. Okay, I had to explain to Coop that no one was at the door, that I wasn't talking to someone at the door. I'm still not sure she believes me. Anyway, got to take this down. This weekend we'll put up the Christmas decorations. I'll bring you along for that for sure because they're so cute and I want you to see them. But yeah, we got our Halloween wreath. I actually got this back in college. This is held up great. Anyhow, two of my best friends are, there's a thing in my eye. Two of my best friends are coming over. As I mentioned, we are going to do, did this not make it into my ponytail? No, why not? Oh, straggler. We'll have to redo that. Anyhow, two of my best friends are coming over. We're doing CD of the year. The way that this works, if you have not heard me explain it before, so it was something that we came up with back in the day. Actually, our last year of high school, we did it. I really wanted to do something like this. And so I came up with these rules and people followed them for some reason. So we've been doing it ever since. So the way that it works is we pick a start and end time to the year. So when we first did it, it was like the school year. Now people can do the calendar year or just kind of like summertime to summertime, because that's kind of how it used to be. That is what I still do. And so it will be from summertime last year to summertime this year. So that means that mine ended several months ago. So it has, like, the memories are done, they're there, whatever. The big rule for this game, as it were, is like you aren't looking at your year or your calendar and then finding songs to represent what happened. No, you do not control the narrative like that. The songs do. So look at playlists that you listened to. I tend to like put everything into a playlist as the year goes on so that then I can listen to them. And those songs that give you that visceral reaction of like, oh my gosh, I remember where I was driving when I heard this on the radio, or my friend sent me this song and then it became really important in my life. You add those. So then we all sit around and we eat bagels. And as the songs play, you describe your memory of it. So you can tell a little story about it. You can do exactly what I just said. Describe your memory. I don't know why that required additional explanation. I suppose it didn't. But it's super fun because some of the things are things that we all kind of remember that person doing, and others are stories that we wouldn't hear otherwise because it's something like from work, or maybe something that happened that they weren't ready to talk about yet, or just something that otherwise like we wouldn't have chatted about as a group of friends. And we get to hear it now. So it is super fun. Usually mine has been like, hey, Coop, it's okay. Usually mine has been finalized, done for a long time before we share it. This time I had to go through it again this morning and make sure that it was in the right order, because I had added some kind of after the fact songs that started to remind me of something a bit later. And that is something that is interesting about it, is that some songs strike you right away, and others, that's why I lump them into a playlist. And then I go through the playlist every once in a while and bump things off if they really don't remind me of anything from the year, even though I thought they were going to, because like at first they did. Or other things, sometimes it can be something so mundane, but it's like every time I hear this song for the rest of time, I will always think of X, Y, and Z. Okay, here's my fall wreath. And you wanna know a secret? Here's my winter wreath that's been up since last year. I just never took it down. Uh-oh. I am going to try to wrap presents like boom, boom, boom today, because they're gonna start, there's only 2 people coming. I keep saying like there's more. I only have 2 friends. No, I only have 5 friends. But no, I have like 15 friends, I think. I have like 15 friends. Look at me. It's hard for me to call you a friend, to be honest. Like, if you're watching this and you're my friend, I'm so sorry. You are my friend. Like, I'm just worried that you don't really like me. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna try to wrap these gifts because one of the Stephs is going to get here pretty soon, I think. And so I wanna have her gifts wrapped I guess I can wrap the other Steph's gifts in front of her. So we'll prioritize it like that. Smart. But I wanted to show you what I'm wearing. So let's do that. Let me just set you over here, actually. In fact, let me show you what I'm sitting you on because it's so fun. Look at this little box. This is so fun. So it actually matches. It all started with this towel. I had this and thought this was so cool. And then I found this, I think my mom bought this dish for me, actually. She found this dish at like a craft store or something, or TJ Maxx maybe. She got this for us. And then I found this one. This is actually like a salt and pepper shaker, but I just use it as a little objet. And then we found this guy who's also a bigger objet, mommy and baby. And then we have this tray. This is definitely from TJ Maxx. And then this guy I also got, I think at the same time as the tray, so we could do a little matchy moment. So Steph gave us these personalized matches. The bar cart, it really needs a makeover. So yeah, and here's Omar. He loves to look out the window here. Don't you, Omar? I think he sees a lot of bugs, but I think there are also every once in a while small animals maybe, and definitely birds. We actually had a bird's nest out in our tree. Our tree is not huge, but big enough for a bird's nest apparently. So that's exciting. Anyway, let me show you what I am wearing. Come on, sit up here. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. Okay, so we're going super casual today just because we're gonna be here in the house and I plan on eating like 2.5 to 3 bagels. So want to make sure that I'm prepared. And then like no other food throughout the day. It's a weird day. But this is this fun sweater from Alexia Admore. And I'm actually renting it, though it's super cute, isn't it? Like, I always ask, should I keep it? I can't keep everything. But yeah, this is from Alexia Admore, and I actually am renting this one because one of the trends that I'm really digging is this sort of après ski moment. And so I'm gonna do a series on Instagram with styling some après ski looks, because that's something that I feel like in Denver is pretty wearable just on the street. Like, you don't have to be anywhere near skis to rock that. And so I think it's gonna be a fun one to do. Then I'm just wearing my Target leggings. These are actually still my maternity ones. They are kind of sagging. They're becoming kind of like hammer pants at this point, especially by the end of the day. They stretch out. And the other day I said to my husband, I was like, I don't know if anybody can notice. And he's like, oh, we noticed. I'm like, great. So I'm wearing like baggy leggings. So I'm going to start a trend there. But just wearing that because that's what I was wearing this morning. Decided to put on this sweater to go with it. Fun jewelry, some things I've already worn, I think. This guy's from Rocksbox. It's actually like a slider, which I like. I didn't want to go heavy on the bracelets just because I'm going to be wrapping gifts and stuff. Then my monogram ring, then earrings. These are my knotted ones from Dillard's. I hear Coop out there. I've gotta go calm her down. And then let me show you these socky socks. I've had these for a long time, years now. These have held up great. These are just fun little snowflakes because it's pretty cold outside. So that's why I figured, we'll go with the après ski moment. What's funny about me doing an après ski like capsule series, I've never been skiing in my life. Like, of course I've been to a ski resort because I live in Colorado and that's a thing that you can just do. Never been on skis, never been on a snowboard, never planned to. It does not appeal to me at all. Honestly, it seems like a way I would break my arm. And I've already broken my arm twice. And so I think like, I don't want to do it again. It's not fun. So we're not going to do it again. Hi, Coop. What do you think? What do you think, baby girl? Oh, come in here. Come in here with me. Let's go. I got an order from Einstein's of bagels because it is our tradition to have these bagels. Just wanted to show these to you so that you can feel hungry for bagels. Maybe go grab yourself a bagel. Oh, he got those, right? Right? Or no? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, crisis averted. I was terrified. We have to have the cream cheese. Oh my gosh. So we got onion and chive. And then also, my husband's been getting this butter from Costco, and it's great. And then strawberry, because I'm a big fan of strawberry, especially on like a plain bagel or a sweet bagel. I think that's super fun. Anyhow, so we got a whole bunch of bagels. We got everything. We got something with a fruit in it, like a blueberry. Love that. Got some plain, again, because I think they go nicely with the more exciting cream cheeses, like the strawberry. And then Asiago, and then one or two other things in there. So super excited about that. And then here's just a thing of napkins, but I don't need that because look, I've got my napkins. These are my fall napkins though. I need to, once again, switch them out with Christmas napkins. You hang out here while I close this up again. I just made coffee for us as well, so I'm going to grab myself a cup of that for sure. Oh, right. This weird string of hair. I've got to do that. Though I think my hair is looking really great, by the way. Here it is. I just love the hairstylist that I go to. She does such a great, consistent job. And I feel like that's been the case because I was referred to her by my previous hairstylist, actually. And she was also great. I've been on a string of great hairstylists pretty much since moving back to Denver. I struggled with that in Chicago. I had a really hard time finding someone that could really like answer my questions about what I wanted and like point me in the right direction to get the best thing, to the best version of what I wanted. Because I think sometimes you go in wanting something that isn't necessarily appropriate for your hair type, or you can't get to that color right away or whatever, right? And I really appreciate it when someone can communicate that and like just, you know, really be consistent with it. I also, in the past, because I think people can tell that I'm like open to things and like I'm pretty open-minded, I have had so many hairstylists push hairstyles that I did not want. And I've been really in this space of wanting the exact same hairstyle because then I don't have to think about it. Like, I know I like this. I know what I can do with it. It's okay if it gets a little bit shorter, if it gets a little bit longer. We can add a couple layers on occasion. We can take them all out. Like, I'm open to those things, but I like where it's at with the color. I like where it's at. Like, I know what the service is going to cost. Like, I like that sort of predictability. And I've really appreciated that these past few years, or past decade. That's longer than a few years. This past decade, here's my oven mitt. This past decade, because then I don't have to think about it. Like, I'm not stressed leading up to the hair appointment. Like, what am I gonna do with my hair this time? Me doing that terrified the cats, by the way. But yeah, so I love that. And I love somebody that like understands, like, this is what you want. Let me help you get the very best possible version of what you say you want. Rather than, I had someone give me just a completely different hairstyle than what I asked for once. Really bizarre. It was in college and I was already very stressed and sad, and it made me so much more stressed and sad. Like, I hated looking at myself in pictures, looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, it's not even my own mistake, you know? It's not like I went in and got a bad haircut. I went in to maintain my haircut, and he just like gave me a brand new haircut for no reason. So, I mean, diabolical, truly. Like, really weird choice. Okay, so I really want to use my mom mug, but it's dirty, so I'm gonna clean it really quickly. Then I'll get back to you. We're gonna wrap some gifts. Wow, wow, wow. Boo doo 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 doo. Ah, ah. This one, I don't want to unwrap it, but maybe I'll be able to show it to you when she unwraps her gift. Hey, Omar. Omar eats handles on these bags. He just eats them all up, and every single one of these bags has these handles. Ah! Okay, this is really cool. It's a vase, but it is a book. And so it's like, it's ceramic, but it looks like a book. So you could like have it in your shelf, but then put something in it, like faux or real flowers, or just have it out somewhere. She said it was really cool. My friend's really into books, so I thought that it would be a cool item for her. gonna be aesthetic at all, you're wrong. These are great. These are from Michael's. I picked them up. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a little haul. This is part one of our little haul. So yes, ooh, which one shall we do? I wanted to get things that kind of went together. We could do this to pull out the green, or I got some red ones that would be like a fun pop of red. I think I am wanting to pull out the green on this guy though. And since it already has words, I probably won't go with ho ho ho. So I think we might go with these fun little holly leaf berries. Halle Berry. How cute. Okay, so I got a couple gift cards for Steph. Got her a Starbucks and got her her Ulta because it is tough. I mean, she is flying overseas, and so sometimes I'll see things for her that are really cool, but way too big to get for her. So there really is a real sweet spot with finding stuff for her. And so that's another reason that gift cards tend to be a good option. You know, part of it is that we're doing it early, but part of it is just like, as I mentioned, I think a million times to you, so you can now just be like, you told me, stop telling me. But yeah, I really didn't know what they wanted. And I never want to get somebody something that they just truly don't want. You know what I mean? Got her this candle for her and for her family. They make me think of a campfire. So this one. This is something where I always like struggle. Like, I need to get this open. It opens on the side. Like, just in case you didn't know that. These always like have this just like part that you can open on the side. And honestly, you can even close it again that way because it's sticky. So if you're like cutting these open, stop that behavior. We're gonna do a snowflake. The snowflake is my absolute favorite cleanser. This is from Belief. And if you follow me over on Instagram, you know I do my end of month empties, and this has showed up in there a couple of times because I use it so frequently. It does a great job of, Omar, he's eating the tissue paper. Let me just hold up, I'm just hoarding it. It does a great job of removing makeup, which is nice. So I use like a couple things to remove makeup, but this is great like the second day. If you've worn makeup and then the next morning, you want to just make sure that it truly was all off before you do anything else or whatever. It's great for that. I love it. I love it so much. Omar, my goodness, sir, please stop. So yeah, got her that. So we'll wrap that up. And then I also got one for myself. They were on sale for $8. It's a really good deal. Hello, let's not. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm like, why are things hard for me? And like, maybe it's autism. Maybe it's that I fill in my house with animals. I don't know. That's why you have to have that differential diagnosis. The moisturizer. Here she comes. She's about to see it. Let's let her in the house. If she rings this doorbell, my dog is going to lose her whole mind. Hello. Come on in, I'm wrapping your gift. Oh, hello. Hi. Ooh. Also. Okay, we were singing, that girl is poison. And I asked Steph, who does that song? And she said, Boy to Bebop, Boy is... It's so close, it's so close. Oh, you're so close, you're so close. Boy to Bebop. What is it? Boy Bib to Bebop. What is it? What is it? Boy to Bib. What is it? Bill. It's just Bill. Just Bill. William. No, William. Period. Bill Bib to Bob. Bill Bilbo Baggins. William Bilbo Baggins. Did you want to talk about your outfit at all?
Sure. Please hold. Loading. This, I do know I got this shirt at Abercrombie.
Oh, nice.
Last Black Friday.
They're having a moment.
It's Black Friday now, I should look.
Yes, oh my gosh. Let's go.
Let's go. And I like it because it's all cropped. I got like
it's cute.
3 of them. And I love them. And then these, where are these? These are like stark white.
I love these.
A pair that are sort of tawny, but I like the stark white. And shoot, I can't remember where I got them.
They're really cute though. They're really cute. And then these socks are
these were a gift.
Indeed.
These are these Target?
I believe they are.
Yeah.
No.
So it might be, yeah.
No, but I can see that it like shows. I don't even know what I'm filming now. Bill Bab DeVoe.
Bill Bab DeVoe. Okay, so
well, hello. Ooh, this is bright. This is bright. They've headed out. I'm sorry I didn't get any footage of us opening gifts or anything. I'll show you a couple of the gifts that I got. They're absolutely fabulous. Always so nice to get gifts from your favorite people because they know you so well. But anyway, usually like we never quite plan enough time for this. Hi, Bitsy. There's Stringer. And so there really wasn't much time to do much filming of anything. Also, like I'm using my phone to play the CD of the year songs. And so, yeah. If you're interested, I'll link to my CD of the year. I've never done that before. So you're the first ones to know. So if you want to go laugh at my funny CD, yeah, just remember the songs picked me. I didn't pick them. Though there are some songs on there that I highly recommend. I think they're super fun to listen to. But yes, so little one just went down to sleep. We ordered some food in, and so that was lovely. And I got a little dessert, so I'm gonna eat a little bit of that right now. And then get ready for bed. My husband's out with family because they're still in town. It honestly, if I'm being 100% real with you, got a little stressful towards the end because we hadn't really planned out what we wanted for dinner. And that is very stressful to me. Food kind of stresses me out. I have some definite food preferences. Like I like a lot. I wouldn't say that I'm like super duper picky in the sense that like I won't eat anything, but I like to know what to expect from food. And I like to just have a plan in that way. And so not having a plan tonight was a little bit stressful. And then just the timing of it, like we kind of hadn't discussed tonight. And so I think it turned out perfectly fine, but like I was stressed throughout it. And so, and then like I feel the tiniest bit of guilt about that because I'm like, gosh, I'm with some of my favorite people. I should just be enjoying this. But it can be hard. It can be hard to just like let go of something like that because it's stress and it's anxiety and I don't choose to feel that way, right? And so I can choose how I, like the tools I have to react to it. But even then, you know, like it goes as well as it goes. And I think that it went perfectly fine tonight, but yeah, I was stressed. And so I think I just say that to say like, I don't think I should feel guilty about it, but sometimes I do feel like, you know, I should be feeling this way. I should be feeling this other way, but like, just doesn't work that way, you know? And the more time that I could be present with my friends, like that's what I want. And that's the most important thing. So tried to focus on that, got that. And yeah, so I get to see one of the Stephs one more time tomorrow before she heads out. So we are actually gonna go shopping. So I'll bring you along for that. We're going to, pretty sure the plan is to go to Rockmount Ranchwear, which is like an OG, like Western wear shop here in town. And I've never been to the physical location, though I have actually bought things from them before and owned some things. So super duper excited to do that. So looking forward to that. And that kind of helped a bit tonight, actually, when I was like, this isn't totally going as planned. Like it took a little bit longer than I expected it to, even though it always takes that long and like blah, blah, blah. But anyway, we opened our gifts, and so that was wonderful. Let me show you a couple super fun shout outs. Got this fabulous book for little one. He's really into these ones where you can touch something, and Steph didn't even know that, but got it, which is super great. Got these gorgeous gloves. They kind of go with this. They go with the vibe of this. I have so much that these will go with though. And I love this style of glove. So super thrilled about that. Just throwing things around here. Several other excellent gifts for little one. A couple of blankets, couple of things to wear, amazing stuff like that. And then this, oh my gosh, this stands out so much. I'm so excited. Napkins. I am actually right now, I'm going to load up the little bottle washer, because these ones I use at night when little one wakes up. I collect like extra. He just woke up. I'm gonna go get him sleepy again. He goes down and then like wakes up and then goes down again. So we're just in that part. So I'm gonna go get him nice and sleepy and comfy again. And I will see you tomorrow for shopping. So I think that this is probably the end of this episode. So I'll see you in the next episode where we go shopping at Rockmount Ranchwear.